What's up, guys? I'm Jed Abendroth, and this is Big Man Fitness. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's, and now it's time to start our fitness journeys for 2020. So today, one of the things I want to kind of talk to you guys about is confidence. I didn't really notice that my confidence had kind of disappeared until I really started working out and realizing that I'd gotten so big and I needed to do something about that. I didn't want to go to a gym. So I work out at home. I still do to this day, just because my confidence isn't 100%, but it's not what it used to be. It's definitely gotten better as I've lost weight, as I've gotten smaller. I'm able to fit in better clothes, and it's been a kind of a struggle. I know a lot of people go through that, whether you're trying to lose the weight or you feel really small and you want to bulk up a little bit or get a little bigger. And it's a very tough thing to deal with. I was at 462 pounds. I'm never going to be a small guy. I stand out in the crowd, and that's something that kind of stuck in my mind, because once you start getting to that size, there's not a lot of clothes options either. So you do really stand out. I know obesity is kind of an epidemic in our society right now. And, it's just one of those things that we all got to work on. I got to work on it. You got to work on it. Everybody's got to work on helping keep ourselves healthy. Some people it comes naturally, but for most of us, we gotta eat right. We gotta go to the gym. We gotta do some kind of physical activity. Again, I don't go to a gym. I work out at home as I can. I buy, weights or workout stuff that I need as time goes on, and as I want to add different exercises and different activities. And what I did notice is, so again, I get up 2:30 in the morning, and I was loving that, because guess what? Nobody's out there to judge me, kind of look at me. And these are things that are in my head. It's not, I'm actually hearing people make fun of me. I'm not actually seeing people point and laugh. It's just something that goes through your head, something that's a mental game. Well, I've noticed, and this is where, again, you don't always think about it, but it's there in the back of your mind. And I've noticed that when I take Roxy for a walk, one of my favorite things to do is go early in the morning on a Saturday or Sunday, take her for a walk, and enjoy just kind of the sunrise, enjoy just the nature, that I'm not worried about how am I dressed, how am I going to look, because she's not a very big dog. So obviously next to me, she looks even smaller. 55-pound husky. She's not ginormous, right? But she's big enough. And when I go for walks now, I'm still able to go out. I believe I have a better time, because I'm not worried about what people are going to think. My confidence is getting better. And I've noticed I'm also becoming, again, a lot more outgoing like I used to be. So those walks are a lot more enjoyable. Go out right not long after the sun comes up. Nature just seems so fresh and just wonderful. Last week we had a couple very warm days where it was very nice to go for walks. And last week I said, when I do take Roxy for a walk, we have a nice big backyard that she runs around in. So I don't want you guys thinking that, she doesn't go out all the time. I take her for walks just to take her for a walk. She runs around out in our backyard every day for hours at times. But yeah, so I go on these walks. I enjoy nature. I enjoy Roxy. And I'm not so worried about possibly what are people thinking. A couple of years ago, I hated going to stores because I felt people were looking and laughing, especially grocery shopping. When we were trying to buy stuff, I'm not just buying for myself. Back then I was living with roommates. It's three of us putting it into one cart, but I felt like people were looking at me and everything that was in the cart, not the fact that it was for more people going to pick up dinner, We ordered a couple pizzas. I run up to grab it real quick. I feel kind of like a piece of, big piece of crap, because here I am, a big dude that's walking in and buying, walking out with 2 or 3 large pizzas. Obviously, it's for more people, but I don't know, in my mind, I'm thinking people are looking at me like, wow, that guy can really put away some food. And I notice now, I don't think that way. And for a lot of people that actually know me, what you may not know is how much of a mental game it is for me to, or used to be, it's getting better again, to just go out. Friends want to meet up for dinner. I really had to be mentally prepared to go out and meet certain people, see certain people. And normally I'm a very outgoing guy that just likes meeting new people, getting to see things from other people's point of views, different cultures. And it's just something I've always really enjoyed. And it has become very difficult, or was very difficult for me to do that, because I felt as, I really had to get mentally into it. People are having a barbecue 2 weeks from now. They want me to come. That was that kind of thing of, okay, now I got to mentally start preparing, because there's going to be people there that I'm not going to be mentally prepared to deal with. And again, that's just one of those really tough things that I've had to deal with and go through when I got so big. I'm not small yet. I'm definitely getting smaller. I feel a lot better. But it is very rewarding. Going through everything I'm going through, all the exercises, all the fitness. It is like a giant weight is off my shoulders, and it continuously lifts off my shoulders, because as I get smaller, I'm getting my confidence back. I'm becoming a lot more outgoing like I used to be. Especially now, I'm in clothes. Like this shirt here is probably 6 years old, and I didn't wear it for the last 4 years. So I'm able to get back into shirts. I'm able to get back into clothes that I wasn't able to wear for the last couple of years. And that also helps boost my confidence and makes me feel better overall. Obviously I feel better on the health standpoint. The way I eat, I noticed, I eat a lot during the day, because I'm back to 10 meals a day. I'm lifting, which I'll get to in a few minutes. But I still feel amazing. None of that really, lagging, none of that kind of tiredness. And honestly, it's almost like every day is a little better than the day before, especially when I go out and I burn that energy in the morning. Again, I'm lifting 3 days a week, very light weights, but I'm still expending energy. And it's like you get more energy for spending the energy, if that makes sense. So yes, I did start trying to lift. Right now I'm very light weights. I'm benching the bar plus 2 25-pound weights. Also using 15-pound dumbbells for shoulder work, back work. I'm using that same bar, or the same bar with 2 50-pound weights for like deadlifts. Rows, bent over rows, but I'm making sure I'm very supported, making sure my back doesn't feel funny before I do it. And, that's just some of the stuff that I am working on and I'm trying to get better at. Hopefully, a few weeks, I'll be able to add a little more weight, keep it at 3 days a week. And then we can hopefully eventually get back to my old workout routine of 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Pushing heavy weights, start bulking or building my muscles again, to the point that I would like to. It's going to take time, but the journey so far has been so great that I'm willing to take that time to get back into it and do it again. So the New Year started. I hope you got your plans already working. Just remember, those plans are probably going to go to the wayside as you continuously change them, make them better. The great thing about plans are you don't have to stick to that exact plan. You can alter it, you can make it better, and continue doing that. Always work on trying to make it better. don't always do the same thing over and over because, well, it's not really going to work out. Your body's going to get used to it, and you won't see the changes you want to see later down the road. So it's always good to just keep altering it, keep changing it. Try to change it for the better. There's a lot of great places to look for good information on how you should change it, where you should change it. Some of the places I look, of course, Men's Health and Fitness, bodybuilding.com, because again, I'm trying to follow a bodybuilding lifestyle. So, that's up to you guys if that's what you want to do. There's so much information with access to the internet that you can find many different ways just to kind of, change things up, keep things interesting, so it's not always the same thing. It doesn't become dull, and that you have a lot of enjoyment out of it. Well, that's my video for this week, guys. Next week, I kind of want to start talking about vegan versus animal-based proteins. I'm doing a lot of research on this. Personally, I take in animal proteins. Eventually down the road, I may take in strictly vegetables. I mean, I'm going to continue looking at the research and, keep a close eye on it, but I think that's what we're going to talk about next week. I did gain a few pounds over the holidays. Not a big deal because I'm back to lifting. I'm back to doing my walks with a little light jog up hills right now in the morning. So hopefully that'll help get rid of what, all the fun stuff I took in. So don't forget to like, comment down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Like and subscribe to the page so you're always notified of all the great content that's going to be coming out. You can find me on Facebook, Jedediah Abendroth, or Big Man Fitness Frederick, FDK. You can find me on Instagram as Jed FDK, same as Twitter. Follow me there. And you can always reach me at bmfjed@gmail.com if you want to reach out to me, but not so publicly in the comment section. Well, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.